missed that test today and I wasn't there yet. I was wondering if you'd be able to just teach me this chapter and help me out. And also seemed like a great time to make our sequel to our Cartuschenomics video. Do you think you can help me with fiscal policy?
That sounds great.
So, what is fiscal policy?
Well, you remember in our last video how we talked about short-run aggregate supply and long-run aggregate supply.
Yeah, like when the short-run aggregate supply was either to the left or the right of the long-run aggregate supply, it eventually moved back to long-run aggregate supply.
So, let's say it was left of aggregate supply and we're not at full employment and full production. We're in a recession.
Yeah.
We could just sit back, relax, and hit up McDonald's because, I mean, the economy's just going to fix itself, right?
Sounds great, dude. Let's go.
Wow. I should have gotten your crap.
You should. I mean, it was only $2. Definitely worth it.
$2, huh? $2 into the economy.
Look at it. Yeah, it's only $2. It's like nothing. By the environment, this would be crap. I mean, I understand like it kind of increased consumer spending, but like we were talking about earlier, would that actually do anything to fix a recession? Like, there's no way we can just sit around. How's it going to fix itself?
Well, that's exactly where the government comes in. You see, the government fixes a recession or prevents inflation by implementing fiscal policy.
In a recession, the government stimulates the economy by enacting expansionary policy. The goal of expansionary policy is to increase employment and real GDP. Now, the government does this by either cutting taxes or increasing government spending. When the government decreases taxes, consumer spending increases. And since consumer spending is a component of aggregate demand increases, and bringing the economy out of a recession, but also raising the price level. Since government spending is also a component of aggregate demand, increasing it has the same effect.
So when inflation occurs, they do just the opposite, which would be contractionary policy. Contractionary policy is meant to decrease the price level and fight inflation. The government does this by raising taxes or decreasing government spending. When they increase taxes, people will spend less. And since less is spent, aggregate demand will decrease, which lowers the price level, therefore stopping inflation. So decreasing government spending will cause aggregate demand to decrease as well, which in turn has the same effect.
And that's fiscal policy in a nutshell. Sure, I mean, the government getting involved in our economy, that creates problems of its own, but ain't nobody got time for that.